What is up? How's the Legion of Comic Collectors doing today? Well, today I have something I haven't had in a while. I have a comic haul. It's probably been a month and a half, 2 months since I've had a comic haul. Not that I haven't been buying comics, but haven't necessarily got enough in at one time to do a whole video. So we got, at least a month and a half worth of pickups. Starting off, something I showed last video, we have the Batman Blind as a Bat poly bag. This is the one I am keeping sealed, part of the logo collection. You know I love logo foils. Really any logo 90s gimmicks, such as poly bag, glow in the dark. So that is a keeper. We also have this is a Batman 161. If you want to see these babies in action, definitely check out my shorts feed. But these are logo foils that are also glow in the dark. So the Batman 161 is limited to 650. I have 140 out of 650. And this is a purple logo. The newest edition is a Batman #1. And this is a gold foil glow-in-the-dark logo. Limited to $5.99. I have 267 out of 4.99. And then we also have Batman #1, the exclusive logo foil. I did get the regular logo foil that looks like it's just a common variant. But I had pre-ordered it way back when with the poly bags, and I'm getting that graded. So that's going to come in graded. And this is limited to 3,000. It looks like 3 different people had a shared exclusive, and they each had 1,000. I got mine from Comics Elite. So that's all for the logo foils. Now, a lot of what I've been picking up has been newer books, but I have gotten some other stuff. We have issue 5, the last issue of the Boy Wonder. Kind of a tough little mini to put together. I also picked up DC 100-page Spectacular number 10. Slowly working on these series like DC Special. We'll eventually finish them off, but inching closer. I finally got around to getting these. Definitely late to the party. But we have the Connecting Jim Lee triple covers. Been wanting them for a while, just never got around to it. Finally pulled the trigger on them. I think I paid about 10-ish a piece for all 3 of those. So now, a lot of what we have here, I'll show this first. So, something else I got was this. This is a 9.6 CGC. Just one of my all-time favorite covers. I really wanted a nice one to display. Really, really love this book. Had this story in a digest as a kid. And just absolutely love it. Maybe my favorite Justice League story of all time. But just really, really happy to have a nice slab of this to display. And my other copies can just be readers. So let's just jump into this week's stuff. Some of the stuff I picked up new. I had been eyeing these for a while. I don't think I want like a full run of them, but I would really like to collect classic stories. This, of course, is the DC Compact Comics, sort of manga-sized, priced at about the same as a manga. Hadn't seen them and actually came across them at the comic book store. I picked up New Frontier, Court of Owls, and The Watchmen. I know I definitely want to get All-Star Superman, and I'm not sure what's out and what isn't. I know All-Star Superman is, but like Return of the Dark Knight, Long Halloween, stuff like that I'm not even sure if it's out yet, but I would love to pick it up in that format. Something else that came out this week, we have the Batman Second Night, written by Dan Jurgens, the bigger magazine-sized black label. Been a minute since they've done some of these books, and the first one was really well received. I liked it. Sort of set like right at the beginning of Batman's career. So excited to read that. And then the new issue of Nightwing and Titans. Justice League Red issue 2. Some glare. Absolute Flash. World's Finest. And of course, Batman and Deadpool that came out this week. About to drop a little bit of spoilers if you've not read this. So you might want to fast forward so you see another book if you don't want to hear it. But I was pleasantly surprised that there's multiple stories in this, as well as a mini amalgam story with a new amalgam character at the very end. Won't go into more than that, but I thought that was super cool. And the rest of what I have here is a mixture of new books and books, if I didn't stop at the LCS, that I picked up with the new books. I had really been wanting to catch up on a lot of these facsimiles, especially the foil ones. My buddy Stevie B always picks these up, and I'm always kicking myself that I'm lazy. I just don't see these at the shop I stop at. I've seen a couple just regular facsimiles. I don't know if they get the foils or if they just sell. I'm literally there like 2 hours after they open on Wednesday, and they're pretty much sold out of everything. So we have Batman 5, Batman 411, which I think is the first Talia, the classic cover of Batman 31. They just look fantastic as a foil. I thought this was cool. I had to get it. I don't have it polyed. I have the original, but this is a facsimile polybag reprint of Static 1. DC Comics presents the first new Teen Titans. Wonder Woman 1. Batman 400, the first Man-Bat. We also have, they did a 0-hour special that I had never got. I wasn't buying new books at the time. I went with this cover, and it's actually a pretty cool little story centered around Kyle Rayner. Absolute Wonder Woman 11. This next book I picked up day of. Have not shown it anywhere. Didn't show it in the short I did. Didn't show it on Instagram. But before all the controversy of that day, I picked this up on the way home from work, the Red Hood 1. Sort of interesting about this. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. I won't get into it. But this book has been recalled and the series canceled. But I did pick it up new. Haven't read it. Don't know if I will. Flash 24. I think we're at the halfway point of Absolute Martian Manhunter. I think it's going on hiatus till next year before it finishes. The final issue of Batman and Robin, Jason Todd. Justice League Unlimited 10. Immortal Legend Batman. I think we have one more issue to come out of Green Lantern Dark. in my opinion, a good story that I just don't enjoy because the art is terrible. Birds of Prey. This series, this is Superman the Kryptonite Spectrum, made by the creators of Ice Cream Man. And this series is weird. The first book, it felt like I was doing school. Forced myself through it, didn't enjoy it. And this issue, I actually really enjoyed and had a lot of fun reading. Green Lantern Corps. This series has been good. It's in a crossover with Green Lantern, the regular series. The art in this book is fantastic. I wish it was the same artist across. Not that this artist is bad. Absolutely love this cover with Rainer on the front. Getting to see more White Lantern Rainer, which I love. And then the last thing I've picked up, we have Absolute Batman 12. I'm going to be honest, sort of what got me back to buying new was the Absolute Universe. And I'm starting to feel like now I'm just collecting it as opposed to reading it. Like buying it for FOMO. For the most part, I'm not really enjoying any of the Absolute stuff anymore. Probably the best is Superman, followed by Flash. I think Green Lantern is the absolute worst. I feel like they've told half of one issue's worth of story. But that's just how I'm feeling. Like they're trying to rely on introducing old characters and their new forms and shock value. It's sort of all it's really got going for it right now. But we'll see. Time will tell. And that's all I did pick up. If you watched my shorts, I've done a video and a short. Something else kind of cool of the Batman blind bags. Come to find out, this issue right here, this is actually a error with 2 eyes in the word issue. It's kind of cool. I believe I put out 2 shorts and a long form video of those. And I did get one foil I showed you. They sent me the wrong book. They sent me this. This was actually one of the pulls I wanted. I did not pull it out of the blind bags. This book. So I wound up getting that cover that way. Which is cool. But yeah. That's all I have for now. Definitely haven't, had any big hauls or anything. Weirdly, I am enjoying the non-absolute stuff a lot better than the absolute. And the minis have been hit or miss. Immortal Batman was decent. We'll see where it goes. But yeah, guys, let me know. What are you collecting? What are your thoughts on the Absolute Universe currently? I would love to hear from you down below. And please consider giving this video a thumbs up and a like if you haven't already. And with that, I will see you all next haul.